Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got something very exciting, very interesting to share with you guys. What's this? Made in the USA? Oh boy, I haven't opened this up. As per usual, I'm going to save that moment for you guys in today's unboxing. Thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Now, any information I can provide, drop my card. Any information I can provide, I will link it in the description. Chances are, by the time you guys are watching this, it's not available yet, but any details, any place I can send you guys, it'll be down there in the description. So let's find out what we've got here. I got a DM, and it came as an absolute surprise. I did not know that this was being created. I didn't know it was being made. I love notes. Thank you very much for the notes. Oh boy, made in collaboration with Axial. That is wonderful. That's really going to perk the ears up of a lot of people. This is our first USA-made knife. Bringing some manufacturers to the States has been a huge goal for us as a company. We found a fantastic partner in Axial, able to bring this project into reality with a shared vision to make unique, quality, American-made OTFs. With the support of our community, we can push this project to the next level. Currently, we are releasing the first 200 pieces, ready to ship now, apparently. Holy moly. I'm going to open this up. I'm realizing I need to make sure this video is up. What do we have here? Oh boy. Oh, would you look at that? That is awesome. The Pulse OTF in Magna Cut, made in the United States. Why is this a big deal? If you're new to knives, why is this a big deal? Because very few companies exist that are actually making their OTFs in the United States. We got a few fakers out there, but we've got some good companies like Benchmade, Kershaw, Axial. We have Guardian Tactical. We have Microtech, obviously, and then there's some custom makers that get wildly expensive. But this department, this territory, you don't have an enormous amount of choices. So the fact that we now have this, oh boy. That's just fun, man. That is cool. Wow. Oh, boy. Oh, it feels good, too. Yeah, wonderful. About the same amount of play as you would expect from anything else. I feel like it feels very similar to like Guardian Tactical or the Microtech Ultratech. But we have some interesting overall aesthetics here. We have a straight body, which is not normally what we see. Normally we see those little curvature lines. Right? You don't have a lot of options when it comes to the shape of the handle in an OTF. A lot of people like to point out that all OTFs look the same. Well, I mean, it's a lot of times it's because they're limited with the shape based on the chassis and everything that needs to fit on the inside in order for the knife to function. But I think this one's bringing some pretty unique elements to the table, including some beautiful milling here, some texturing on the frame. Of course, we have what appears to be T8 screws throughout. Very easy to deploy, by the way. That's a big thing for a lot of people because some of the most popular OTFs are kind of difficult to deploy. Not all of them. Guardian Tactical, of course, being kind of the king of ease of deployment, right? Maybe Hawk, but, it's hard to want to pay $1,500 for an OTF. I love Hawk knives. I'm just saying, I get it, right? As the owner of 2 Hawk OTFs, I totally get it. And the blade is super cool. What's the hole for? Purely aesthetic, right? I mean, you can't deploy it with the hole. We do have some jimping here. I would venture to guess that they'll have a few different options. So this, what we're looking at here, the handle material is 6061 T6, blade steel's Magna Cut. I'm not seeing anything on the heat treatment there. We have 8 inches of overall length, 3.3 inches of blade, which is fairly par for the course. It does feel a bit larger than the Ultratech, despite having similar specs to the Ultratech. The body is a little bit taller. The blade probably about the same width, maybe a little bit taller. Pocket clip is milled titanium, so that's very cool. And then we have stainless steel T8, and it weighs 3.8 ounces. We'll actually go ahead and test that. I want to, instead of reading off the paper, we should actually weigh it and make sure. Yeah, okay. That looks to be correct. And then we have, well, we got to get my measuring tape out just to be sure. We'll measure body length too. Body length coming in at 4.75 inches. And then the overall length, they claimed 8. Let's see what we've got here. Right on the dot. 8 inches on the dot. Perfect. That is very, very cool. Wonderful edge. Man, Axial did a great job with this. No surprise. I have only handled the shift once, and I was very, very impressed by it. This is a beautiful OTF, and I'll tell you what I love is the fact that they have managed to keep a lot of the billboarding off of it. They've put their logo in a nice spot. Really nothing on the blade, and then back here we have the USA flag on the butt without a glass breaker, which is something that I like. If you like glass breakers, that's fine. I don't like them aesthetically, so this is a very, very clean look. But I'm really happy to have another USA OTF model to showcase for you guys. This is just really, really spectacular. Let's do a couple of size comparisons here real quick. Gosh, all of my... I should have thought about this. All of my OTFs are like really packed away. So we'll just do some common knives. So up against like the Elementum and the Spyderco Para 3. We'll put it up against the Spyderco PM2. We'll put it up against the Ontario Rat Model 2. Maybe the, what else do I have out here? The Demco AD 20.5. And because this one was in my pocket today, we have the Microtech MSI, and this one was in my pocket yesterday. That's the Evo Typhoon. It's kind of a random size comparison there, but this is a really, really good-looking OTF. And I'm excited to see what this partnership brings us in the future because, I mean, there's a lot of implications there. They said first of 200. There's actually more to that. I'm sorry, not first of 200. It's the first 200. Once they're gone, I'm reading again. We'll be running an open order system for the Pulse OTFs and deliver them in batches of 200 to 400 knives every few months as we ramp up. This is really great, guys. This is really great. This is obviously going to be popular. It's obviously going to be something that's, you know, high demand. But the fact that they're planning on making a ton of these is really, really cool. This will help us order more materials and expand our manufacturing speed and capacity, something that, you know, I want people to understand. They do not have the same capacity as somebody like We Knives. They can't pump out 1,000 knives, you know, just like that. So allowing them to build and progress and, you know, get these things out to people is part of the system. It's part of the process. Most importantly, this project supports family-run American small businesses. Yes, absolutely. This version of the Pulse features a 3.3-inch CPM MagnaCut blade with a battle-worn finish. Blah, blah, blah. We saw that. Sign up for our newsletter to get product notifications at www.empedc.com. Yeah, I'll make sure that that's down in the description. This is wonderful. Can't wait to carry and use this knife and report back to you guys with a full-length review. Wonderful stuff. I will obviously try and get this up very quickly. But awesome stuff. Thank you so much to EMP EDC for sending this in. That's going to be it for today's unboxing. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.